Hello from Whistler. Okay, so got into Whistler today. Still a little tired, but I want to do this live now because I have a feeling I'll be hanging out with my friends later and might forget. And so yeah, here I am. Okay, so what I actually do want to talk about is yesterday. So yesterday I went to a brewery up in Qualicum. The reason is that the highway was closed overnight and I needed to get to the other side of the island so that I could catch the ferry this morning. And so, basically slept in my car in Qualicum, but I just hung out at the brewery for a bit. And what I found was really interesting was, so I made the intention to stay off my phone. So I ordered my drink and then I stayed off my phone, and I was just I'm going to be present so that I can, be open to conversation. And the staff was, I guess, younger than me. They seemed, I could be assuming, but they seemed. And they would ask me more than once if I was good. And at one point, even the bartender was do you want water? They were just so caught off guard with me not being on my phone or doing anything else other than just sitting there and having a drink. And I just found it so interesting how we are so plugged into our devices that when we create that intention to not be on our devices, people don't know what to do with it. And so it was really interesting that the staff was just constantly asking me if I'm okay. And I'm hey, I'm fine. I'm just being present. I'm opening to conversation to see what's going to happen. And so interestingly enough, the owners actually ended up sitting next to me and chatting with me. And then I ended up having a conversation, and basically my intention that I set to meet people and be around people and not be on my phone, I'm it worked. The owners were obviously older, and they even said, they're yeah, you looked very welcoming, you weren't on your devices, and yeah, we wanted to just chat with you. And I'm sweet. I'm that's the whole point. So yeah, I just wanted to share that story because I thought it was so interesting how many times the staff asked me if I was okay. But instead of asking me how are you, how's your day, where are you from, they were just do you need anything else? Are you okay? Do you need it? I'm what happened to the bartenders going to a bar and the bartenders chatting with you and getting to know you? Where did that go? Because I love that. That's the reason why I sit at the bar, is to engage with the bartenders, to engage with the other people at the bar. And so when you go to a bar and the staff is just doing their work and then talking amongst themselves, it's kind of okay, I'm just gonna sit here and stare at the wall. So anyways, I wanted to share that because I thought it was interesting. So let me know what your thoughts are. Have you noticed a shift in that as well? When you go out to bars, or do you go to bars anymore? Do you not go to bars? And do people engage with you or not? What do you think? What's happening in your world? Because that was very interesting. I'm noticing less and less engagement when it comes to bartending staff. But then it could be the area that I'm going to. It could be the places I'm going to. So it may not necessarily be something that's worldwide. Who knows? So yeah. So I wanted to just share that story because I thought it was very interesting, a very interesting experience of me trying to unplug my device and people finding it weird. And yeah, so that's it for today. I will be getting off now, and I will speak to you all tomorrow. For date, tomorrow's going to be 200, number 200. Crazy. Okay, bye.